I have to talk about the whole Call Her Daddy Spotify deal because it's fucking mind-blowing how much money this one person is getting. I know we understand the public number for Joe Rogan was 100 million, and that makes sense. And the thing is, Spotify are behind this huge paywall. They can afford to throw money at people. They just can. They can afford to throw money at whoever they think is going to bring some sort of audience over. But I was just thinking, when I heard these numbers, I was fucking mind blown that one person who speaks into a microphone and has a conversation about her sex life can get a bag this big, okay? We're talking Call Her Daddy, $60 million Spotify deal. Was it worth the money? Only time will tell. But I looked into this, and apparently it's $20 million a year for 3 years. And I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that it was guaranteed. I read a bunch of articles about it, that this 60 mil is guaranteed. So think about that. Think about one person. I don't know. You see it. One person, $60 million, Spotify, 3 years. Holy fucking shit. And the thing about the podcast game is it doesn't matter what kind of genre of podcast you're in. If you're a group of three or one person talking to other people or just talking about shit that goes on in your life, as long as you get a high amount of listens, you're getting paid. It really, there's no other story, okay? Literally, if you're getting the listens, you are getting what you're worth. There's no arguments. There's no debates about prices and rates with sponsors and brands. You are getting paid if you are getting the listens, because I think an audio listen is worth more than a video view. I'm pretty sure, as in CPM wise, cost per milli, all that, it's worth a lot more. But I want to talk about, because, okay, if you listen to Call Her Daddy, if you're a girl and you listen, you know that there was a pretty public breakup. It was fucking tragic. Barstool, El Presidente, hacked the YouTube, made a video, uploaded a podcast saying what the fuck was going on. They wanted to leave Barstool. Sophia fucked off because of Suit Man telling her you can get way more money. He's this corporate guy. Alex was like, I want to make the podcast. I'll make it with you guys. We give you a percentage of the IP and you get the merch and everything. Like, holy fuck. So Alex was smart. So for the past year, she's been doing the podcast by herself. And Sophia fucked off and made her own podcast called Sophia with an F with Mr. Suit Man. I don't actually know his name, but that's what he's called online. He's called Suit Man. But if I was Sophia, I would be pissed off because I helped work to build that brand. You build a Call Her Daddy name for 2 years or whatever, then you get into an argument and you fuck off. And a year later, Alex gets a $60 million deal from Spotify. When I read that, I was fucking mind blown. And here's the thing. Throughout the whole past year, I've really gotten into Barstool because of Logan Paul. I saw El Presidente on the Impulsive podcast, and I really like Barstool, but I just don't think they can compete with Spotify with that huge paywall behind them. But holy fuck. But I do feel happy for Alex Cooper, because apparently the whole time, and a lot of the reason behind the scenes, Sophia did sweet fuck all. She wasn't doing much at all, and Alex would do all the editing. She'd go over things over again, repeat things, try to get everything right. And apparently she put in all the work. So respect to her. And I'm just, Sophia, you'd be fucking pissed that your ex podcast co-host is walking away with 60 M's and you are somewhere, wherever the fuck you're from, chilling. Probably never going to see that unless there's some sort of miracle. But respect, like $60 million, like only people, Joe Rogan, Alex Cooper. That's what it is now. Joe Rogan, Alex Cooper. That's what it is. No one can talk any more shit. It's a podcast about blowjobs, fucking in the backseat of your Jeep. That's what the podcast is all about. It's about those funny moments and stories. And she's getting $60 fucking million. I'm just mind blown. So respect to her. But God, $60 million. Apparently she does Joe Rogan download numbers, so she obviously deserves it. Spotify wouldn't be giving her 60 million for nothing. They obviously see the numbers and they see cash. So yeah, like, oh my God, $60 fucking million.